Hello, divas, diamonds, and dolls. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Femininity with Momma Gail. Today, let's talk about that narcissistic guy that you may be dating. And I don't want to speak from the clinical so much, but I want to speak from the everyday life of the narcissistic gentleman who is a pretty boy. That cute narcissistic, the one who's vain and don't see anything bigger or better than him, and he's just a cat's meow, and he's secretly admiring you only to see your weak points. But let's get right into talk. The narcissistic guy who is caught up in himself, and this is how you know that your guy may be a pretty boy, narcissistic, caught up in himself. He has never really complimented you. He has watched and listened to everybody else talk big of you, talk you up, talk about you being that diva, that diamond, that doll, talk about the quality, the high quality woman that you are. He has heard it all. You are the top of the chain. You are the creme de la creme. So of course he feels like, because you are who you are, he deserves to be with you. It is your privilege to be with him because of who you are, and he is above who you are. So he's looking at you like, okay, they're saying all this and they're saying all that about her, but let me find her flaws. Let me find her weak spots. And his job is to get in and go for the kill, to find out what makes you tick. What is your weak spot? How can he bring you down? And once he finds out what that thing is, he's going to point at it and stab at it and say words to try to break you down and things of that nature, because he's narcissistic. You cannot be above him. He's never really paid you a compliment. He's never really said anything, oh, baby, you look beautiful. That is a beautiful dress that you're wearing. He'll look at you and he'll see the flaw. That dress is alright, but look like it's falling apart on the bottom. He'll find whatever flaw it is. Your hair. If you wear wigs or whatever, oh, that's your, what kind of wig is that? Where you get that wig from? That looked like it came from the corner store. You know, this, that, and the other, things of that nature. Or your earrings, just anything that he could pick out. Well, those not gold, they not silver, they not platinum. What are they? That's costume jewelry. Anything to try to tear you down from people seeing you as who you are. Now, he may not do it in public, but behind the scenes, what he's trying to do is break you from being who you are. The next thing he's doing, he's secretly competing with you. Always trying to one-up you. He's the type of guy who, no matter what your achievements are, he's going to achieve greater. He has to see himself as greater, bigger, and better, because you are the top of the chain. So I need to step up my game, and I'm going to step up, climb over, and on top, and sit on her head if I have to get above her. And it's not so much that he's gay, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. A gay man does not really compete with women, at least not where I live. I don't know too many gay men that ever competes with a woman. So it's not so much that he's gay, it's just that he's narcissistic and he wants all the attention on him. So of course, if he's a nice looking guy, if he's a high quality gentleman, of course he wants a high quality woman so that he can outshine her. That's his job and his purpose, to outshine, to be bigger and better. So I choose the best. Gotta have the best. Gonna be with the best. Only so I can break the best. And allow all of you to see that the best isn't really the best, because I'm the best. Everything has to reflect on me. A narcissistic man will also feed you. When you are a nice figure, slim and trim, a nice body, things of that nature, he will take you out. He will feed you. He will cook all kinds of meals. He will watch his weight and what he eats and feed you like no other, because he wants you. And secretly, he's not going to tell you, baby, I want you to gain weight, or baby, I want you to. No, he's going to feed you things that he knows not good for you. Invite you. Oh, come on, baby, just take one bite. Consistently. And while you're taking that one bite to please him consistently, he is fattening you up. He wants you out of shape. If he stays with you, he doesn't want anybody else to have you. And if he does not, he wants to leave you so that he can tear down your self-esteem, because you were not the greatest. You were not the best. So he's going to compete like he's competing with a man. And like I said, it's not so much that he's gay. It's just that because he's narcissistic, he has to be the bigger, better, on top person. Yeah. I've dated a gentleman, and I would look at him like, what the world is going on? He'll say things that are verbally abusive, just spew anything out of his mouth against what it is that I'm wearing, what I stand for, trying to break my confidence. No, not here. You got the wrong one, baby. We're not finna do this. Let me clean that up. We are not going to do this. Yeah, so narcissistic guys, they do exist. They're not paying you compliments. He is secretly or openly competing with you, one-upping you, trying to stay on top. He'll talk you down behind closed doors. He'll go out and make it seem like you guys are the perfect couple. But behind closed doors, he wants you to know that he's the greatest. I'm the best. I'm the high quality, high maintenance. I'm that dude. I'm that Don. And you are just a pawn in my little show. It's a pleasure for you to be with me. You should be grateful that you with somebody like me. And he'll feed you and get you fat and out of shape. And there's other little things that he'll do also, but you have to just pay attention. If you are not with a gentleman who is complimenting you, who thinks the world of you, who loves you, who treasures you, who recognizes who you are, knows your worth and your value, and not trying to outshine you like a feminine little sissy, you don't need to be with him. You need somebody that's going to cover you and protect you. In your feminine energy, you need a masculine man who's going to complement. You two bring out the best in each other. It's not about you outshining him or he outshining you. Somebody who's going to celebrate you and compliment you and not try to one-up you and tear you down. And I know that there's somebody who's watching this and you're probably saying, oh my God, that is so-and-so. Yeah. And you find yourself all caught up with dude. And this is exactly what he's doing. And it's not like he's going to allow you to just walk away because he's narcissistic. And in being a narcissist, he has to be the one who break up with you and leave you. Unless he's going to begin to stalk you and say you're not going to be anything without him. You're nothing without me. When you were who you were before you met him. Stay focused. Remember that. Shake up out of whatever it is that you're on. Because you cannot talk to him and bring it to his attention. He'll get better for a little while. And then he's going to go right back to Vanityville. Looking at himself in the mirror. Looking at you. And seeing the greatness in him. And downplaying who you are. Yeah. Narcissistic pretty boys. And it doesn't matter whether he light skin, dark skin, brown skin, white, Hispanic, Asian, Russian, whatever. Narcissistic, pretty boys. They exist. Don't ignore the signs, sis. This is Femininity with Momma Gail. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Divas, Diamonds, and Dolls.